Okay, not gonna lie, this is incredibly uncomfortable, but my life motto is get comfortable being uncomfortable. So, time to live my life motto. My name is Chris Penner, and this is my vulnerability vlog. Just here to tell my story. I've had a really good life on paper. I've found success working for incredible companies. I've had relationships with, been married to people I absolutely adored and loved. All within the incredible city of Toronto. And I've been surrounded by family and friends who have celebrated this incredible life on paper and every achievement that comes with it. But something didn't feel right. I didn't feel like myself. I would go on this roller coaster ride between passion and apathy. Just when I would start to get all fired up and excited about a day that I had, I'd wake up the next morning not caring enough to get out of bed. It would make me question, what's wrong with you? Why isn't a dream life good enough for you? And with the benefit of hindsight, I realized that just because I'm living a dream life doesn't mean I'm living my dream life. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. To look in the face of a dream life and to say that it's not fulfilling for me. But the hardest part comes after that. When you actually have to do something about that change that you've said out loud now. See, we've programmed our bodies through all these interactions. We kind of told ourselves these stories about who we are. How many times do people ask you, what do you do for a living? And is there a special someone in your life? And, when you respond, the feedback you receive is really positive. It's always like, whoa, I love that company. It's amazing that you get to work there. And I just met her. She's so incredible. You guys are so lucky to have each other. And it gets us comfortable feeling that way. We fall into this state of homeostasis, this powerful desire to maintain the status quo. And it's because of that when we make decisions for change, even when they're from the heart, when they're purpose-driven decisions, alarms go off in our body like, warning, warning, changes are about to come, react. And for me, the major way that I reacted with this negative self-talk, I'd hear these voices that would be like, oh, it's just a moment, it'll pass. Or you gotta be crazy to think that this life on paper, this dream life you have, isn't good enough for you. And the bigger I would dream, the more I would think about change, the louder these voices became. And that's why it's important in these moments to love yourself enough to fight yourself. It's with that lens that you can direct love to pain. Because it's gonna hurt. It's worth it, but it's gonna hurt. It's gonna be a dark tunnel on the way to this happiness. Because your body wants status quo, and you're doing something it doesn't want. And that's what I want to leave you with today. Don't assume that making a big life change is gonna be easy. You're going to need to love yourself enough to get through it, to get through that fight. And man, from my experience, is it ever worth it?